Welcome to episode 10 of the Nerd Outlet Podcast. And standing on this side of the ring to my left, weighing in at 225 kilos, is Nathan, the Heart Eater Haller.
I'm not 225 kilos.
How many pounds is that?
Oh no,
It's a lot.
is it? Yeah.
And if you guys can hear the other voice, his competitor weighing in at 250 kilos is Greg,
No, you
the
misread
human
that.
guillotine T.
It's 2.5 kilos.
2.5. What's up, nerds?
So what's up, everybody?
It's been a while.
No, yeah.
2 weeks.
I missed y'all.
Yeah. What show did you go to? Was it Tycho?
Yeah, I went to go see Tycho.
He's
Tycho.
a Taicho.
Tycho.
I'm sure people do pronounce it like that. Hey, have you heard of Tycho?
Yeah.
And what is that? Is that like a Korean band? I haven't heard of that.
Hey man,
He's a Korean beatboxer.
It's like really low. You can like barely hear it on the microphone.
Ding, 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 ding.
Everybody like fucking applauses, but like they only like
They just
little finger clapping.
That sounds like something else.
It's a little fapping, yeah. That's what it
Sorry
sounds
for
like.
our audio listeners. I'm going to be that guy right now. They're all audio listeners.
Yeah. Maybe one day, guys. We just need to get a camera.
You can try messing around
doesn't
with the
turn
GoPro,
off.
but-
That doesn't turn off in 12 minutes.
Bullshit.
we
Fucking.
just need to have a Kickstarter and send everybody like pins.
Is that Patreon going?
Straight up.
What kind of rewards we giving you? We
We're,
don't
we're,
know.
gi- we're giving you the awesomeness of the podcast staying alive
Exactly.
And used diapers,
and condoms.
especially used condoms.
Yeah, we'll give you a lot.
And also needles. Are those used? We don't know.
But we used them. Did we? More of the question, I think he was really asking, were they used before we got them?
That
We don't know either.
we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know that one either.
Maybe we have
Definitely
contracted-
Greg. Greg's a very heavy user of used needles.
Hey,
Gently used.
Gently, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
still used.
Not like
though.
heavily used, but yeah.
Yeah, not like
They're good value.
not like Joe down the street in the trap house.
Dude, do you know Joe?
Joe, I've seen that
Joe
dude.
the Drifter.
I've seen that dude have 3 needles with heroin and it all at once getting injected at once, and he just went yee doggy. That's all he
in the
did.
same hole, too.
I've never seen somebody run that fast in my life.
Actually, he just sat down. He just looked at me for like 20 minutes. I don't think he had a pulse though, so he might
How
have
did we
died.
get off on this tangent?
I don't know.
Oh,
man.
spring it back.
All right.
Back
Before
in.
we go on to our topic, I wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys think about AI?
The movie? AI?
Not the movie.
That shitty ass movie.
Artificial intelligence.
And
Haley
not-
Joel Osment.
Yeah, Haley Joel Osment.
and not the basketball player / rapper.
Oh, the murderer. I met him. I met him when I worked at Andretti.
No, the artificial intelligence. Choked up on myself. Artificial intelligence, though.
Are you talking about like are you scared of it?
No, I just want to
Or
know if
like-
you guys.
Thoughts?
I mean, it's a very broad question. I don't know
The-
how to answer it with it that
I
way.
mean, do you like it? Do you dislike it?
I mean, like
I got one answer for you.
What's up?
Sex robots.
Hey,
I don't feel. I
I'm
don't
just
know
kidding.
how I feel
I'm
about
totally
that.
kidding.
I've watched her. I don't know about that.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Oh,
That's
here's a
like
lot of AI.
that's
Like the
Machina.
downside of AI, yeah, right there. They
never seen
basically
her.
just like have a like desperate need for more and more knowledge and like inventing stuff, and so they just all keep coming together until they no longer need humans at all.
Yeah, and then they'll just go on their merry way and be another species, really.
I guess so.
The only reason I brought it up was because, like we said before the podcast, we were talking about these Google Pixel phones, and like me and Nathan said, like
They're hot garbage. Hot
I
garbage.
mean
Hot garbage.
for the honestly at that price, they're not really anything special, especially like competing against like an iPhone or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I watched the video today on over with the boys on YouTube, Android Authority, and
Man, I haven't watched them in a long time.
and dude, they
I
said
watched MKBs.
Oh, yeah, I watched his, but no, Android Authority did their video on like the first look and everything, but they also did a video on what's special about the Google Pixel.
Uh-huh.
And the video starts just like where you're saying. He's like, specs, price,
Even more, yeah.
OS,
Google
but he's,
Assistant.
but yeah, same
Yep.
thing. The same thing that everybody says who's touched that phone is, it's nice. It's definitely a top of the line Android phone, but at the same time, does it do anything special? No. But anytime anyone says anything in the Google Assistant, they say it's like the snappiest thing they've ever seen. Like most people, even with like accents, somehow it's picking up what they're saying. And then another thing too that Android Authority brought up that goes back to what I said in a couple podcasts before was, dude, Google scares me.
Yeah.
And what they're doing with Android Assistant is they're going to bring it out on Google Pixel, and then from what I heard, I don't know if outsourcing is the right word, but not
Are they letting
outsourcing.
like third parties, or is that what you're trying to say?
No, yeah, they're using it as an open platform. So
Yeah.
anyone who wants to build upon it or even use it,
And like
can
the
go
app and
ahead.
stuff.
But-
because that's what Siri's happening in the next couple months. They're allowing third party support. So like
no, yeah.
you'll be able to use like Uber. You could literally like use Siri to Uber,
Cool.
and not even open the app.
See, that's what I'm saying, dude. AI's getting
It's
to
getting
that
there.
point.
I mean, like Siri's just. I honestly think they haven't really done much with Siri because they don't need to. Because the market's not telling them that they need to. But
Dude, and
but
Siri's always been good.
Eh.
Wait,
Siri's is. I mean, it's fine, but I mean, like,
It works for calls.
yeah, it works
It
great
works
with like
really
these
well
like
for
small
that.
things.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, and that's what I use it for.
It really doesn't work well for searching though. I think
No, it's
I think
horrible.
like the Google with like obviously integrating with Google,
yeah.
the greatest search engine you can use. Like
Oh, it's fantastic.
I think anytime you're searching for something on the internet, it's going to be more accurate than another thing. Like
I mean,
probably,
straight up.
probably better than Amazon Echo, whatever they
Alexa?
call. Yeah, is Alexa? Yeah, her or
that thing's
Siri,
really nice.
or Cortana. Like Cortana works with Bing, right? If they're
Yeah.
searching
Yeah,
the
I mean,
internet,
fuck
that.
Cortana. It's not
So-
good.
I know, yeah, Cortana's not that great. Cortana's probably as good as, like, if you're using any other, like, voice recognition.
And
type
I don't
thing.
know if it's just me, but like, that shit takes a lot of fucking like,
Data?
like her just the CPU usage and GPU
Mm.
usage. At least on my machine. Maybe it's just my machine, but like, I don't know. Windows just.
We
ain't
forgot
really.
they built it into, like, all the PCs now. Like, you
Yeah.
can talk to it if you have a mic.
Oh,
attached
that thing
to it.
chugs supposedly on the Xbox OS because I can just plug in a mic and basically have what the Kinect had.
Hmm.
I think that's really why they're not pushing the Kinect anymore. You can just pop in a mic and basically have the same voice features.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't turn your Xbox on with your voice, but who the fuck cares?
Oh, dude, talking about Xboxes, though. Finally saw a Xbox One S in person. And damn, that
I
bitch
picked
is
one.
sexy.
I picked one up because we had somebody that returned one, and it was some kid. And I bet you $20 there's nothing wrong with that thing by the things he was saying. But I mean, I had
He
to.
just,
I
he
had
just
to.
wanted a Xbox 360.
Yeah, after buying an Xbox One S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back.
But yeah, dude, I left it and I was like, dang. I will say one thing: that thing's heavy as fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it?
It's pretty heavy.
I didn't get to pick
I
it
think
up.
it's the power brick. I think what the main thing is there's that power brick's probably like a very it makes that thing very bottom heavy or something like that,
Yeah.
or it's side heavy. I don't know what you would say, like the back of it, back heavy. I don't know. And I bet you they put like weights or something like that in the front of it to equalize it out. Because I mean, like that thing would probably like flop, like literally.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm serious. Don't do it.
Hey.
Thanks. Bye.
No one. Everybody's like, "What the fuck just happened?"
What the fuck just happened?
Oh, just the monitor.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Roll with it.
All right, I will. I'll roll
Yeah,
with
it's
the
cool
punches.
though. Google Assistant looks good.
No, yeah, dude, it's just like I said, dude, Google's doing some weird stuff, bro. Hey, and I looked up too after we talked. Apple's doing some weird shit too. But
I
hey,
mean,
dude,
they're all doing weird
yeah,
shit.
dude, they just all.
So is Windows.
No, yeah.
Like this is the thing. This is the thing.
They're
There's
all
so
like-
much proof of There's like basically like 100% proof that Google and Microsoft are basically like, yep, here's everybody's data when the government
No,
asked for
yeah.
it, and Apple said, fuck you. That's the one thing I'll give Apple over both of them. But yes, all three of them are doing weird shit.
They're all shady, bro. They're all shady.
And then you got Elon Musk over there like, let's go to Mars, SpaceX.
Dude, did you like watch all the Q&A
No, I did
with
not.
all the stupid questions people ask? It was ridiculous.
No, I didn't. Wait, like what though? What were they saying? Like, how much is it going to cost? And all this
No,
shit
like,
with it?
okay, there was somebody there that went to Burning Man like the week before, and he's like, "All right, so I just got back from Burning Man, and so Elon Musk, I just want to know, like, is it gonna be like Burning Man where there's like nowhere to shit? Like, is there like, are you working on a toilet for Mars?" And he was like, well, yes, there will be toilets on Mars. Next question.
Breaking news: Elon Musk confirms toilets on Mars.
It's so dumb. There's other stupid things too. There's like this one lady is like, can I give you a good luck kiss?
No.
He's like, excuse me? Like he literally went like, what? What'd you
I
say?
would-
He's
yeah,
like,
I'd be like,
can
what the
I come
fuck?
up there and give you a good... She had an accent. It was pretty much like this, exactly.
No,
Completely accurate.
I feel like I'm right there now.
I feel like there's a girl in here talking
And
to
he
me,
was like-
asking if I should.
He was like, well,
No.
next question.
Hey, he. I don't know how I would respond to it either. I'm kind of like flabbergasted at this moment. I don't know how to respond to that.
They had like Funny or Die people there too. They were just trying to get him to be a part of Funny or Die skits. And he was like,
should've.
okay, this isn't the place for that. Like,
Yeah, there's a time and place
scientific
for
questions
that.
about
Yeah.
SpaceX, please.
We're talking about something that's like revolutionary to this world, and people are like, it's like the fucking like bottom feeder of like YouTube comments.
Seriously though,
Like, come on,
just
guys. Like,
ruining it.
we're having like Elon Musk. I mean, like, and this is what like
That's
needed.
the problem. Is like nobody's taking SpaceX seriously.
Oh,
Like,
I am.
well, I know they should be like, but
yeah,
nobody
dude.
is.
I mean, that
clearly.
shit's that's gonna be the future, dude. We're gonna destroy this world. I mean, like if you really believe there's no global warming, aka almost every fucking Republican, then you're a dumbass.
Yep.
Like, we are destroying this world, and we're using more fuel and more. And you want Trump in here, bro? You want Trump in here? We're just gonna use every single piece of coal that we have in this world until it destroys everything else in it. I think the big thing that's like been is it gonna happen in the past couple of years is just happened like recently is bees are officially on the endangered species list.
Oh yeah, bees.
Oh, bro, fuck bees.
Oh, bro, like have you not
We
like
need
heard like
bees.
what scientific
Bees are important.
they pollinate?
Explain.
They
Pollinate
pollinate
those
everything.
plants,
They say
bro.
they say if the bees go extinct, thousands of species will go extinct.
Hey, dude, why do I fund Monsanto? They make seeds. They can make pollination, bro. Shout out Monsanto one time if you're listening to me. You $3 trillion corporation.
Don't shout out Monsanto. What the fuck's
Yeah,
wrong with
get the
you?
fuck out of here. But anyway, let's get in this topic. Actually, before we even get to the topic, we should probably wait. Which one are we doing?
Are we gonna announce our quartet?
What?
Yeah,
What's this?
quartet.
Our Beach Boys knockoff.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we're the nerdies.
Nerdy.
I don't know. Hey guys,
Good harmonies. Nailed it.
bro, I wasn't even gonna try. One, I can't harmonize. Two, I'm sick as shit. So you definitely ain't getting anything out of me.
But
Yeah.
hit us with it, Nathan.
Are we doing my question, or are we doing the topic I brought up like a couple days ago?
You pick.
All
Yeah.
right. I don't really
Yeah.
feel like looking up the Destiny stuff, so we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
So I thought this would be a cool topic anyway. What entertainment? Oh, that sounded like fucking garbage.
Redo.
What entertainment property would translate best to create a gaming franchise? Now,
Mm.
that means anything. That could be like how we were jokingly talking about Battleship. It could be a board game. It could be how they're making a fucking Hot Wheels movie or something like that. It could be literally any piece of entertainment translated into a. And then that's the big thing I wanted to bring up: gaming franchise, something that you can make like a lasting franchise on, not just a little standalone game. I feel like that's a little different part of the question.
Mhm.
You guys need the answer, and I'll start it out solely because I'm super stoked for it, and the main reason why I thought this topic was Blade Runner, and the new Blade Runner they basically announced today, Blade Runner 2049. It's coming out exactly a year from today, with Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford. And so thinking about it, and I was like, what game? Like how would they make a Blade Runner game? This was like when I was driving over here because I was stuck in,
Cyberpunk 2077.
no,
Yeah.
it's completely different.
No,
No,
I've never seen Blade Runner.
you need to, man. Blade Runner's amazing. Blade Runner, you gotta watch either the final cut or the director's cut. I'd stick with Final Cut because that's true. That's exactly what Ridley Scott wanted in that film. And he's the one that cut that one, and it's amazing. Don't watch the theatrical cut.
Isn't the cut director's cut his cut?
No, the funny thing is the studio it was called the director's cut, and he didn't have final say on everything that was in it. Yeah. So the final cut, the final cut was the actual cut that he had literally they just said make the cut of Blade Runner that you wanted, because there's the international cut, which is kind of basically what he wanted, but there's a couple things that they took out anyway, and then the basically when they brought it over to America, they're like, America's too dumb. We need something else to add to this, and we need a happier ending and stuff like that. So
Makes sense.
the theatrical cut, which is the U.S. cut, has a completely different ending, and then what is it? Narration, like a noir movie, and it's horrible. Like the thing about like Blade Runner is like you go into this world and you almost know nothing about it. It's very mysterious, and that kind of like strips you away from that, and it kind of like just force feeds you the story as opposed to you just like stitching it together yourself. It's like how I've talked about like how anime, like the one thing I couldn't watch Death Note for is because they were literally like literally speaking what was going on in the story every single second. That's how the theatrical cut is. But anyway, I was thinking about it because what Blade Runner is about is Harrison Ford's character, Deckard, is he's kind of a detective, but he's so like I feel like who are the guys that did L.A. Noire?
Oh, that was Team Bondi.
Yeah, Team Bondi. I feel like they would be perfect for it because they
R.I.P. Team Bondi.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Well, they showed they had really good. You could read emotions and all that type of stuff.
Right.
And it's a detective game in and of itself. And I was like, man, those two things are literally the most key things that a Blade Runner game would, because Deckard is he's a replicant hunter. So one, he's a bounty hunter, so it already kind of goes in the bounty hunter like scope that me and Luther's dream game is.
One day.
Just a fucking
One day.
just a bounty hunter game where you can do whatever the fuck you want in it.
The bounty hunter game.
Yeah.
You're just always on what was that talk show? No, it's not. I think his name was Larry, was it not? He was like an old shriveled up dude. He had like a late night talk show.
Jay Leno?
No, not Jay Leno. Dude,
we're talking like real though.
He like the guy was short and like really old. Like he had this talk show forever, and Dog the Bounty Hunter was always on it.
I don't know.
Dude, he was also in the B movie. They made fun of his late night talk show. Wrong phone. I'm about to look it up.
Well, look it up while I tell you what like Deckard really does.
Oh, go ahead.
He's a replicant hunter. But on top of that, he needs to decipher like what a replicant is. A replicant's basically just a robot that looks like a human, and he does these tests. He does the test in the movie as well, and basically he asks these certain questions, and he has to read the. He basically has a camera zoomed in on the eye of the person being.
Real quick, it was a Late Night with Larry King.
Oh, okay. My
Larry
bad.
King,
I was thinking like a more traditional like late night show. My bad. But anyway, he has this camera zoomed in on like the person's eye, and he asks his questions, and he looks at the response of the eye, and all that type of stuff to basically see how the human / or replicant answers it, and how their body processes it, and all that type of stuff.
Interesting.
So I think like that would be like really. I think that'd be a really cool mechanic because it would kind of be like a new take on Team Bondi's like facial expressions and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they could do it really well. And that, I mean, just that like neon 80s like analog synth music that's just very. Yeah, you know what I mean. That like that Neo future, like almost like Akira. I love that like neon lit like Neo Tokyo shit.
Heads up, Tetsuo.
Well, actually no, yeah. I think Blade Runner is set in Tokyo.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
I think they're
Neo Tokyo.
Yeah, I think they're both set in like Neo Tokyo. In 2020, the Olympics.
It's
Bah,
20. Okay, so it's 30.
bah.
It's like 2019. Yeah, I want to say it was like 2019 or something like that. When 26. I don't know. Let's
Help
look it up.
me, Kaneda.
What would be your franchise that you think would make a good video game?
You need some time?
We might.
Yeah.
We can
I got
look
an
it so we
answer.
can-
Go ahead,
okay.
Greg.
I was just doing it because it's just the closest one. To
My
me.
definite answer would be Captain Underpants. We got a movie coming out.
I can mess with that.
What's his name? Is Ed Helms going to be Captain Underpants?
I don't know.
I saw that he was in the actual movie though.
This is a joke answer.
I
don't
would.
give a
I would.
fuck about Captain Underpants.
I would. I
Shout
would
out
play a
Captain
fucking Captain
Underpants one
Underpants
time.
movie. I mean,
Yeah.
game.
The speed of an
Would it be a
elastic
game based on the
waistband.
movie though, or would it be
I don't know.
just its own game?
Yeah, Ed Helms
mean,
is
what?
Ed Helms is Captain Underpants.
What if the next?
Kevin Hart is George Beard.
I don't know any of the
the,
characters.
Kristen Shaw is Edith. She's the girl that plays what's her name in Bob's Burgers. Louise. Is it Louis? Lewis Belcher? I don't know. It's like the little girl in Bob's Burgers. I can't
I
remember.
think it is Luis.
Nick Kroll is Professor Poopy Pants.
Hey, shout out Kroll Show. One
Oh
time.
shit, dude! They got a bunch of people. Thomas Middleditch from he's the main guy in Silicon Valley. Peel is in it.
Hey, Jordan.
Did you see the trailer for his new movie?
The scary movie?
Yeah.
Which one?
Thoughts?
Dude, I don't. Is it supposed to be funny? Is it supposed to actually be scary? It's hard
That's
to
the
tell.
question.
Dude, it's
It's hard to tell because
yeah.
I mean Jordan Peele, like obviously he's a comedian,
No, yeah.
so it's like, are we supposed to take it seriously or is this a joke?
What
like
movie
the
is
whole
this?
time, dude. Okay, so what it is it
Keanu?
starts with like a. I still need to see that movie to see if it's even funny. But it starts with like an interracial couple, right? And then the black guy goes to his white girlfriend, goes, "Hey, you think your parents are gonna mind? You know, me being black and all."
Abruptio? Is that what it is?
The movie?
Yeah.
No, the movie's called
Get Out.
Yeah,
I
Get Out.
think.
Yeah, yeah. Because I literally watched the trailer with the homie Q earlier today. But no, yeah. So he gets there, and what you're supposed to assume from this trailer is these guys are like kidnapping black people. But then like as the trailer progressed, like the trailer starts and it's like funny, but then it slowly you kind of feel like it wants to take itself serious until like the trailer ends, and you're just like, I don't know, like because it, honestly, like.
I don't see
There
this in
wasn't even-
I don't see this in his IMDb. I see that he's making this movie that's coming out in 2018 called Abruptio, and that is a horror movie.
You mean like
Jordan
Michael
Peele.
Key and Jordan Peele? They're making Get Out. Yeah, it's a. I mean, unless that trailer
Oh,
was
they're
fake.
but Keegan Michael Key and Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
I thought it was
it's a-
just Jordan though.
Oh, is it just Jordan?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's his
I was
project.
about to
like,
say-
he wrote it
Oh.
and directed
There's an
it.
untitled Key and Peele project, but that says comedy. It says in development.
Oh,
though.
okay, so then it is just Jordan Peele. I looked too late. Like I didn't notice when the things were scrolling when it was telling you like who was making it. I just assumed it was both of them.
It's weird though because I don't see it. I don't see him in anything that you're talking about with Get Out.
Oh, he's not in the movie. He's just writing the movie and I want to say maybe producing it.
Okay.
I'm not 100% positive though.
It's a horror. It says horror. I don't know, dude. It kind of looks bad. Is it kind of cheesy?
Dude, it is, but at the same time though, like when you watch it, it is like just the amount of cheese to where you like I'm saying you can't tell like if it's supposed to actually be taking itself seriously or if this is just a joke and they're
Interesting.
making fun of a movie where they're just kidnapping black people.
Interesting. I'll have to watch it and give my 2 cents on it.
No, yeah.
Greg, what was your answer? What entertainment
My
franchise?
serious answer.
Yeah, not Captain Underpants. Are you looking at
Imagine
shit?
if Rocksteady made a Captain Underpants though.
I mean, dude, what if Rockstar made anything? Like,
That's what they're working on in secret right now.
yeah,
Nobody
they're like,
knows.
fuck Red Dead. We're doing
It's
Captain
coming out
Underpants.
when the movie comes out.
They're gonna get Ed Helms in it and Kevin Hart.
I don't know what my serious answer would be.
I can go, Greg. I'm good to go now.
Go ahead and do it.
All right. So I talked about it a while ago when I finished the anime, and
Yeah, mine's probably gonna be anime too.
and honestly, like if I can't do this bounty hunter thing, I would definitely go on the Assassin's approach, and I would love for them to make a game for Akame ga Kill.
I didn't watch that.
Dude,
What would be the game mechanics?
Dude,
Or-
it's like the same thing in the show where it's like no one has any special abilities. The only special thing they have is their weapons. And it depends how your character like progresses with those weapons and use those weapons. Like for instance, like the one of the weapons they use is a sword. Oh no. That's another thing cool about like this whole universe is that the weapons don't get their powers until someone has like killed what they call like a dangerous beast.
Uh-huh.
And then taken the essence of that dangerous beast and put it into the weapon.
Uh-huh.
So, for instance, there's a sword, right? And trapped in there is like this dragon. So, anytime somebody wields the sword, like it automatically envelops you, and then it puts you into a full body suit of armor. And what they tell you throughout the whole show is that that whatever beast it was known for being like highly adaptive. And that's why this person is able to get out of situations as the show progresses on, and like he progressively gets stronger. While you have other people who like the sniper in the show, who she can shoot anybody, but her weapon isn't at its full power unless she's in danger. So like that would be pretty cool if you played as her, right? And the main thing is like, dude, what game was it? I was just playing in Overwatch. When you play as Zarya sucks until you start putting shields on people and then absorbing damage. And once you start absorbing damage, you can deal it back. Same thing with her, where it's like, hey, you can try to take off pop shots, but you're not going to do that much damage. But if you're sitting there dodging and all this stuff and putting her in danger, you're about to deal like 200% damage.
That'd be pretty cool.
No, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'd have a cool multiplayer too.
No, yeah.
I could see that.
But no, they would just make it a Miso or like
Yeah.
a shitty like Naruto fighting game ripoff or
Yeah.
something.
And it would suck.
When the Kami got killed, Shippuden.
Because Japan.
Shippuden Ultimate Storm 4. I don't even know.
Return of Naruto.
Yeah.
But I would love for
Return of
that to be a game.
Naruto. Revenge for somebody else, and that's in the Naruto series. I don't know anybody else in the Naruto, so.
It's the full title.
Just if you don't know anybody else, just go with the generic Sasuke.
How about you? How about you, Greg?
I actually just thought about it. I would love to have my favorite book turned into a video game, because I think we've had like a movie adaptation of it and it wasn't that good, but I think there could be some cool narrative takes on it and like do a different spin on it in a video game sense. But that would be War of the Worlds.
Okay.
If they went like the direction of like a Last of Us or what that new like post-apocalyptic game looks like. What is
Days
that?
Gone?
Days Gone, yeah. If they went like that kind of direction, like a serious tone to it, I'm trying to tell like a human narrative of it, but like at the same time, it's just a sci-fi alien like game.
Did you really think the Tom Cruise one was shit?
I didn't think it was shit. I just thought it was like
alright.
It's okay.
I think it has some really good scenes though.
Yeah,
Really
but
good, like,
I think
tense
like if
scenes.
they did the game like those games,
Yeah.
like it could be like the best take on the book that we've seen.
I'd love that like scary alien shit, dude.
Mhm.
That'd be totally interesting. I feel like Alien, like I feel like
It would basically be like a survival game, kind of like that's what like it would have those kind of mechanics like The Last of Us does.
I don't think they do aliens like justice in games too. So like it'd be
Mhm.
nice to for like a more
Like
more
you wouldn't be
realistic,
shooting the aliens, you'd probably just
No,
be
you have to
running
run.
from them, the whole time.
Dude, I could totally see like the Amnesia or was it Frictional Studios? They could totally make a game out of it if they got bigger and had a. Actually, they got pretty big with the Soma. I think their Soma team was pretty big. They get a little bit bigger, and like get a couple more
I'm just
years.
picturing it third person for sure, like
True. I mean,
because there would like be,
your
there'd
best
be
wish
huge
is to
scenes
get, like-
where they would be like coming down, grabbing people, picking them up, putting them in
That
their
would be cool.
containers.
Yeah,
and
I
you
would
just have to
definitely.
be dodging all this shit and like.
I mean, imagine like being
meanwhile,
like
armies
this like
shooting guns like.
I wouldn't say
next to
open
you.
world, but like this huge like open land, and you have to
Mhm.
get like the point A to point B without them like fucking finding you in this area. And like in the background, you can see people like other people trying to run, and then like them getting zapped into like dust.
No, yeah, I just
and
wanted to
shit
be
like
super
that.
cinematic, like lots of scenes in
Yeah.
Mass Effect.
I
and
mean,
lots
dude,
of
that
scenes
scene in World of Worlds
Gears
was. I mean, like you could hate that. I think honestly, you can hate that movie, but that scene when he's running and like people just start getting zapped,
Mhm.
and he just gets dust all over him, and
Yeah.
like someone's like, what's all over you?" And you're like, "Fuck, dude, that's just like 10 people.
Yep.
Just all over him because he was just running for his life. Have you seen that movie?
Oh yeah, dude, I've seen that movie
Like,
so
I think
many times. I
about to
love
say,
that movie.
I think that movie's a good movie. Now, then again, I haven't watched that movie in years, so
And I also
I need
haven't
to.
seen. Isn't there an original? I want to say. There's
Yeah,
an
in like the
original.
40s or 50s.
Yeah, I've never seen that
And
one.
then there's the radio show.
Yeah, there's a radio show, and then
Yeah.
The
there's a
radio
book, like you
show.
said,
I remember
right?
when the radio show came out, people would tune in and actually believe that we were getting attacked by aliens.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Didn't that guy? I want to say he almost lost his job, or he did lose his job, didn't he? Because like they
He
thought,
was doing
Yeah.
the radio show. Yeah, I
yeah,
think
they
so.
thought it was like real.
Right.
The naivety of
Silly
American
people, yeah.
society.
Still my favorite book, though. Still my
I
favorite
haven't read
novel.
it. I need to read it.
I love it.
Yeah, I think that would actually be. I kind of want that game now.
Has
I mean,
a
like-
strong protagonist too, like a really good character that you could follow the whole story through.
I mean, I liked the 21st century like version of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Tom Cruise was the best choice, but I mean, like
It's
it was Tom Cruise in his heyday. So I mean, like
I like Tom Cruise.
I do like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
I
I think that would be awesome though.
I'm just saying a little bit more
Just
memorable.
War of the Worlds, like if you saw that like at the VGAs just announced.
Dude, that would be.
But I
Who
don't-
would you,
but
who would you want to make it though?
I was about to say we need a good studio. I mean,
Yeah.
like the first thing that comes to mind is like Naughty Dog, but I don't think Naughty
Obviously.
Dog could do that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, if you're talking about third person, what's it called? Yeah, third person like horror survival. Dude, I keep going back to, and I know
Dead
you
Space
guys. No, not even Dead Space guys.
Oh,
and I know
really?
you guys
Ooh,
both
this would
haven't
be cool, yeah.
played it, but I'd give it to the Evil Within guys. Dude, I'm still saying that is one of the best games I've
I just
played.
don't want. It's bad to say.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want a Japanese studio to
Dude,
play.
I'm telling you, there's, even though it has a Japanese studio, like Evil,
I could tell,
I
but that
still go
story
with
wasn't good though. Like,
Oh,
it was
dude.
cheesy. It was
I-
super cheesy.
I mean, dude, I don't know. I mean, I haven't played it in like a year, but there was no point to that story that I thought it was cheesy.
The first like 20 minutes, first 30 minutes,
Oh, you talking about like the car scene where you
just
just
everything, dude. Anything that was story driven in that game, I was like, man, this is bad.
It definitely
'Cause
is.
I only got like
clearly
2 hours in.
Japanese
I only got
and
2
it's-
hours in, but
and
like
it's
that was not
flaky.
a good story. Like that's not what brought that game in. Now maybe the reasons behind the when I say story, I mean like bad acting, bad delivery, and all that type of stuff. But the world itself, like the actual horror, was fantastic. Yeah, because I think I picked it up on PC, and like any other Steam game, I just haven't played it because I forget about it. And then yeah, but I played it for like a little bit when I got on my PC, like 4 months ago, 5 months ago. And I mean, I just don't think the story's. It's so like the story is so Japanese. It feels like an old like early 2000s, late 1990 like House of the Dead.
hey, I mean, I still fuck with it. And when the second game comes out, I'll be preaching this game again.
Oh, it's fun, but I mean, like people won't go, man. Evil Within was really good for its story. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's all about the tension, anyways. It's a horror game.
Yeah, it's attention. But I think you could make a really good. I think is in the book, Greg. Is it him and his kids still, or is it just him?
No, I think it's just the one protagonist. He kind of meets some people along the way, but I don't
Yeah.
think I don't think he's a family man in the
Okay,
book.
so that's
I haven't
something
read
that-
it in a while actually.
So that's something that they probably adapted for the American audience in the movie.
Maybe yeah.
Would you want it to stay more true to the novel if the novel is kind of like just one dude?
Yeah, I think so because you kind of follow like his travels. He travels around and
True, and I feel like the War of the Worlds with the kids would almost feel like a Last of Us, like hack off, even though it's his kids as opposed to Ellie being, you know, a stranger to Joel at first. You know what I mean?
dude, honestly, if I don't know if they're still in like it's still a developer, but the German developer who made Spec Ops: The Line, Jaeger Development. If
They're
did
good.
It,
They have
if
a
they did it, that would be pretty cool. Like they got nothing else going on right now. so-
they made a good third person game with a fantastic story. Yeah, I mean, like give them
no, they filed apparently for
No, yeah, they
insolvency, which I don't know. I guess it's probably bankruptcy, but last year.
that sucks.
Yep.
Well, I mean, this is dream scenario. This isn't a real question, you know. Yeah, I think that if that business was still there, but I think they could pretty much do it. Give them a bigger budget than Spec Ops: The Line had.
Yeah.
I think that was the main thing that I feel like that game could have been like a really good selling game if they got a good budget,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit more time, maybe a couple more people on board with it to help it out. So, I mean, that's a good one. I'd play the shit out of that. Mostly because I think everybody knows what War of the World is too.
Mm-hmm.
Like even now, I mean, like maybe not. I don't know about kids under like younger than us, but
Yeah.
everybody I know who's older than me definitely knows what War of the World is. Whether you've seen I never listened to the radio show. Have you?
No.
I need to listen to it. Never listened to a radio show at all. But
Yeah, you do. Podcast.
I'm talking about a narrative. Nope. Yeah, you got me there. I listened to the Halo.
Oh yeah. Same.
Dude,
Halo
have you guys
podcast.
ever heard?
That was awesome.
It was
We Are
good.
Alive.
Yeah. No. You told me about that one, but I just
Dude,
haven't listened to it.
That thing is amazing.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about with Halo, though. Like, the Halo one, like the Hunted Truth podcast, it's brought a whole nother level of, like, awesomeness to the Halo lore. And now I want, like, some form of entertainment, like, outside of that podcast, like that for Halo.
No, yeah,
'Cause it made this,
that was such a cool marketing.
I know, and then the
Thing
game
that
was
they
just,
did.
I was like, wow. I was like, man. So you had the marketing of, like, Spartan armor, Locke versus Chief, and you mean, like, I was like, and after the Hunt the Truth podcast, I was like, fuck, dude, like we're gonna see, like, Oni, like, shit the bed, and, like, see all this, like, crazy, like, secret stuff that Oni's been, like, holding on, even that, like, Master Chief doesn't know, and then the whole fucking game is nothing about
It's literally
that.
just like like them
Yeah.
chasing each other around.
Yep. and then he's like, Locke's
I
like,
found you.
Locke's like, I'm gonna stop you.
Let's
with
fight
this,
now.
With this freeze thing I'm gonna attach to your stuff. And then fucking Master Chief just slaps him in the goddamn face and sticks it to him. And he's like, God damn it! I never saw that coming.
I have all this technology, but I can't do shit.
Yeah. And then the main question: how the fuck is Spartan Locke as big as Master Chief? That dude's like 7 feet tall.
Steroids.
No, not
Road
even
rage.
that, dude. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like through the lore, like why Locke's that big? He's a human. He has no any augmentations to him. He's
Yeah.
a human. All
So
the
he shouldn't
Spartans.
be as tall as him or as big as him. Yeah.
I think the Spartan 2s is the only Spartan program that actually had augmentations. That's why they're so special.
Right.
The Spartan 3s and 4s.
had augmentations too,
Nope.
but it was like poorly
That's
done.
what I'm saying. 343, man.
You know what? You might be right. The Spartan 3s, but like I think they all died out too.
Yeah, they all died on Reach.
Yeah.
Never played it. I mean, never beat
True,
a
you're right.
Halo game, but I
You never
know
beat
that.
any of them?
I only know a lot of Halo lore going down into Destiny lore. But that's a story.
What, like
for
towards
another
it? Because
time.
Reach was their last one, yeah. I didn't get too much in the Reach. That's why I don't know much stuff about Reach. The only stuff I
like
really
Reach.
know about Reach is the first Halo novel. They didn't really talk about it because it like most of the book was like, shit, they're gonna attack us somewhere, and then it happened in Reach, and they didn't really talk about Reach. They just talked about the attack on Reach.
Mhm.
So
I mean, we got time if we want to go to Destiny.
I'm good, dude.
No?
I think. No, that's gonna be
Mm,
too long. That's gonna be
okay.
too long of a conversation. Because there's a shit ton. I mean, like I'm totally down for keeping that one for the next week because we could have a whole hour-long discussion after talk about nothing for the first 20 minutes.
We have Dreamcatcher tell us a story again.
Oh Lord, he'll probably have more mini stories to
I missed
Gabe
to
Dreamcatcher.
tell us.
Gabriel Dreamcatcher 2.
That's 3. That's what? No, a week. 2. No, 2 week. 3 weeks of storytelling awesomeness that he might bestow upon us.
Mm-hmm.
weighing in at 20 kilos.
Yeah.
20 whole kilos.
At a whopping 1 feet 6 inches.
Gabriel Dreamcatcher 2.
He gets on stage and you don't even see him over the people's heads that are in front of you.
Where is he?
He starts hopping on the ropes.
Oh, there he is.
He actually can't reach to the. He's actually on one rope and he can't reach the next rope that's in the boxing ring.
He's still trying to choke slam people.
And all he has to do is he just jumps on their throat.
That's good old Dreamcatcher for you.
I think it's a good way to segue out of episode 10, guys.
But that was episode 10 of the Nerd Outlet podcast. This is your boy Luther signing out with Nathan,
Bye.
Greg,
We did it.
and you can find us on Twitter at Nerd Outlet, on Instagram at Nerd Outlet, on Facebook /Nerd Outlet, and as usual, on the YouTubes.
Crushed it.
Subscribe.